2 women and 3 and 4 and 6 and 8. A fellow called Magic Johnson, the basketball player. He had 200 women. He boasted about it. And the more you drink, the more your thirst increases. Until it becomes an addiction. ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر. This thirst of lust will eventually destroy you and take you to your grave. Because every single woman you see, you want her. Not for what you can give to her, but from what you can take from her. There's a difference, I said, between a man and a rat. Shall I tell you the difference? Yeah. Men, they love the sunshine. Men, they love the sunshine. Rats, they don't like the sunshine at all. Men, when they have a woman in their life, they want to do it the right way. So they marry her. And they bring her out into the sunshine so the world can see her. And so she can walk in the sunshine with dignity and with honor. This is my wife. But rats are not like that. Rats do what they have to do in the dark. And rats cannot liberate the Holy Land. Only a man can do it. The little boy is 12 years of age. Shall I remind you about him tonight? And he has a stone in his hand. And he's facing an Israeli tank. There's never been oppression like this in all of history. Never. This is truly a beast, Dabbatul Ard, which has emerged out of the Holy Land. And this beast has a tank. And this young man has no fear in his heart. He's just 12 years of age. And he takes that stone to fight the tank. That little 12-year-old boy is the man. Because he's banished fear from his heart. But you can have a white beard like mine's. But you have her in the dark. Nobody knows about the other woman. No. Nobody knows. Jazakumullah khair. She is not allowed to come out in the open. She cannot do what the Messenger of Allah did. Shall I tell you what the Messenger of Allah did? He used to run races with her. And sometimes she would beat him. She's only 15, 16 years of age, so she must be running like a deer, very fast. And he's about 60 years of age like me. And sometimes he would beat her. That's good condition, eh? Where were they running? In the bedroom? No, it couldn't be in the bedroom. Guess why? Because when he would stand up for Salatul Tahajjud, when he stands, she would stretch out her legs. And when he'd go down in Sajda, she would pull in her legs. So that wasn't a $500,000 house. It was too small a room for them to run races. So he and his wife, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam, were running races in the sunshine. That's a man. That's a man. But the rat keeps her in the dark. He never informs anyone this is his woman. He mightn't even have her as a wife. He has her as a living wife. or maybe as a daytime wife, and he has another one for the nighttime and so on. Rats are different from men. That is lust out there. And that can never ever be quenched. And it'll take you into the grave. What is the punishment for those who depart from the sunnah of he who used to run races with her in public, and who goes in the dark like a rat for a woman? The Prophet ﷺ went in, he was allowed to look into Jahannam. And there he saw some men sitting in front of a table laden with meat. There was one plate or platter with rotten, stinking meat. And there was another platter with fresh meat, nicely cooked. And these men were eating from the rotten, stinking meat when they had the fresh meat nicely cooked right there in front of them. So he asked Jibreel alayhi salam, who are these men? And Jibreel alayhi salam responded and explained, these are the men who left the wives that Allah had made halal for them, and they had gone to women who were haram for them. And so in this life, you live like a rat. And in that life, it's going to be rotten meat. But for the purposes of our lecture, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. Whosoever corrupts himself internally, will end up in the garbage bin. You cannot fight any battles to liberate the Holy Land. And this is the most important thing for you here tonight, because the jihad to liberate the Holy Land has already started. Not even the government of Australia can stop that. No one can stop it. This jihad will not end until a Muslim army liberates the Holy Land. This has been their method of attack. First of all, to attack you with lust. But then there's another attack. I want to speak of it briefly and then we'll end. The attack is on morals and character. The source of the attack is modern Western civilization, which is being used by Dajjal to accomplish his mission of ruling the world from Jerusalem so that he could successfully impersonate the Messiah. What is the second prong of the attack? With which to destroy internal power. The answer is, when any people adopt materialism, that there is no reality beyond material reality, then your supreme objective in life will be eat and drink and be merry, because tomorrow we die. It is the satisfaction of material needs which now become the most important thing in life. So you want to acquire as much as you can acquire from the material world. You never have enough. Have you ever heard it before? You never have enough. You always want more and yet more and yet more. What happens when a people are infected with the disease of greed?